So today we are at Nyabohanze village at the villa where the YouTuber, the content creator I am Marwa has built his villa, and we met some amazing friends right here. So maybe they'll tell us the names and then we shall get started.
My name is Daniel Dogba. I'm from Dallas, Texas, in the United States, and I travel with my wife, Sani, and we're both here to support Marwa and the amazing work he's done in this village. It was a dream come true to basically be here. Over the last 3 years, I've followed Marwa on TV, even tried running to him while I was we were in Europe, but our paths did not cross. And so we made it our business to be in this village at this time.
Welcome to Kenya.
Thank you. So my name is Sonny Doba. Like you said, we both from Texas, and that's my husband. So I was kind of hesitant to come way far away here, but he kind of, encouraged me to come. So I'm glad I came, and I'm having a blast. Yeah. So I would do it again if I have to be here again to see this is Marwa Villa. It's very, very, very beautiful. Yeah, and I hope whoever watching, they can come and see too, because seeing it on video, it don't really show you justice until you come and actually see for yourself. Yeah.
Welcome so much to Kenya. So how's the experience of the life in Kenya? Maybe have you tested the indigenous foods from Kenya?
It's amazing. I had matoke, I had ugali. I'm not a meat person, so I spiced it up my way, and so I ate that. It's just been the most life-changing experience in this whole process. Being here, warming the hearts of the children, the young YouTubers coming up, all of you guys who are representing Africa to the world. It's just been an amazing opportunity, just being an amazing feeling, being amongst you great people of Kenya. This is something that we've looked forward to. I have looked forward to for over the last 3 years, and I think timing was perfect to be here in this village that has transformed a lot of lives outside of Kenya. And it's something that I want you all to understand. This movement that has been started by Marwa is not just about Kenya. Marwa has changed lives in Asia, in Europe, in America, in other parts of the world that people never envisioned seeing a person from Africa. Just his personality, his down to earth. He was just an amazing person everywhere he traveled. And so that's why we've come from all around the world, from the US, from Jamaica, from other parts of the world, just to be here and celebrate with you all. And so we're very excited.
Yeah, I've met some content creators around, and they're very happy. They're saying that you gave them the cameras to enable them to create good content. So maybe what inspires you? What's the source of your love for the youths? Why do you love the youths so much?
So I know what life is as far as I have accomplished, and so just watching Marwa and watching the people that he's touched in ways unbelievable to himself at times. I have seen how he met McKenna J, Steve J1. These are individuals who are Nasto, Mayugano. These are people whose life he's transformed. Uncle Moore from Kenya, a very good friend. Congrats mom. These are all people who have been transformed as a result of Marwa's coming out. So when it was time to come, I figured, okay, since I can't bring the world to them, I can bring something that can help them transform their lives, into better citizens, into better people, and just people who just love doing what they do, bring an exposure to their lives and to their communities. So we purchased cameras, and we just bought a lot of them that we could buy and bring, and we just give them to young YouTubers, people who are starting, who never anticipated that we've been able to afford any of these cameras. And again, it's not because we're rich, but it's because we love supporting our people. We love supporting people who want to do something meaningful in life. And so it was not a hassle. It was not even a decision that had to be thought about. Yeah.
Maybe is it your first time to be in Kenya, or you have been in Kenya before?
No, this is our very first time, and it triple exceeded our expectation.
Yeah.
When we got to Nairobi and we called home and told our kids, that we were in Kenya, and we showed them what Nairobi, the little glimpse of Nairobi we had seen, they told us that we were somewhere in Europe. So driving from Nairobi to Nyabohanzi, seeing the great East African Rift Valley, and just experiencing the culture, the food along the way, it has been remarkable. It has been life-changing and life-transforming. So I would encourage anybody, no matter where you are, in Mexico, in California, in Seattle, Washington, in Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, to come. Step out of your comfort zone.
Experience for yourself.
Experience Kenya. The hospitality is epic. The people are very warm, very inviting, and we left our kids home for Thanksgiving. This is the biggest holiday of the year.
Yeah.
And we left our families home to be in Kenya, supporting the Kenyan people, our Kenyan brothers and sisters. So it was not a mistake. It was something, it is something that I will do, or we will do, without even thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe there are a lot of news out there on BBC, on CNN. Some of them are kind of painting a negative perception about Africa in general. So what was your perception before you came to Kenya?
Well, fortunately, I have had the opportunity several years and many times to speak about Africa in the U.S. So I've traveled to Africa on many occasions in the west part of Africa, and I have lived in those parts of Africa, so I know what Africa is. I know what it means to come from Africa. I know what it means to come from Africa and live in the U.S. So we've had all of these. We were educated in Africa and then traveled to the U.S. to stay. But being in East Africa is something that, if I had a chance to redo life, I would prefer to be born in East Africa or in Kenya than being from West Africa. But it is something that has been life transforming. We woke up probably at 5 o'clock this morning, and we were just talking. And I said, babe, what do you think about this, all this? And she said, she got speechless for a moment, and she said, life-changing.
Yeah.
Life-changing. The food.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the food is just all natural, organic. You cannot find organic food so easily in America. Everything is processed. And so coming back here, just being out in the wild, in this beautiful compound, walking to the fish pond and coming back with a fish and seeing the people cook outside, this brings back a lot of memories. So we're very excited to be here.
Yeah.
The last question goes to Miss Daniel, right? Yeah, so maybe are there any challenges that you experienced while coming to Kenya?
No, not at all. I didn't experience any challenges. And like I told you, if I have to do it again, I would do it all over again. Everything was smooth. I got to the airport, and everything was smooth. From the airport to Airbnb, we had people waiting for us, and we went to our Airbnb, the best place. I didn't even know if I was in Africa. I thought I was in the U.S. or something.
Just like a home.
Yes. It was so beautiful. We slept very well. I didn't even want to leave the Airbnb. I just wanted to live there. Hopefully when we go back, I'd like to live there again because it's very beautiful. And hopefully tour Nairobi because that's my first time being here. So I like to go all the places that at least see some animals and everything before we leave. So,
I just want to interject, if you guys don't mind. I mean, when we were looking online about coming to Kenya, there was this scare about the airport and what you can bring into the country and all of this stuff. I mean, the guys were very professional. They were ethically in line, and they searched our bags, they checked and made sure what we could bring and what we couldn't bring, if we needed to pay taxes or duties or whatever it was. It was an excellent experience, and I want to give a shout out to the Kenyan or the JKIA Revenue Authority. You guys are awesome. The word out there is not the same as having a real experience at the airport. So I want to thank everybody at JKIA for making our transition a success, a smooth one. And to you guys, please spread the word. We will take the word back to the U.S. and we will try to bring more people here to Africa and to Kenya and to Yabohanzi. Thank you.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Well, she actually does have a YouTube channel, and it's called Mama Gives. And she's pushing to 200,000. So please subscribe to her channel. My channel,
2,000.
2,000. Sorry, my apologies. 2,000. And her channel was just opened last night. And we're past 1,700. So we're pushing to 2,000. Please subscribe to her channel, Mama Gives. I mean, the kids love her. Everywhere we travel around the world, we have videos that will be uploaded from our visit to other parts of the world, where she just blessed young children, infants. I mean, she just blessed them. So that's her YouTube channel. I'm here to support her and support the team Marwa's vision to reach, to take Yabohanzi out of Kenya and bring it to the world. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for at least finding some time for the interview.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right.